The neon signs of Sector 7 flickered against the perpetual twilight of the colony world, casting orange and purple shadows across the alley behind Jace Morin's repair shop. He emerged from the back door at precisely 2,300 hours, as he had every night for the past 3 years, carrying a dented metal bowl filled with synthesized protein chunks. "Here, kiddies," Jace called softly, setting the bowl down near the rusted exhaust vent. His calloused hands, stained with hydraulic fluid and quantum grease, trembled slightly from the day's work on a particularly stubborn plasma coil. Within moments, shadows materialized from the darkness. 6 cats, their fur-matted and eyes gleaming with alien intelligence, approached cautiously. Among them was Naira, a sleek black feline with a white mark on her chest that resembled a crescent moon. She always hung back, observing, while the others ate first. Jace didn't know that Naira was no ordinary stray. He didn't know that she filed reports every night to the Celestial Archives, transmitted through quantum entanglement nodes hidden in her neural pathways. He certainly didn't know that every act of kindness he performed was being meticulously documented by agents of the goddess Bastet herself. "You're a cautious one, aren't you?" Jace murmured, watching Naira circle the bowl. "Smart. This colony's no place for trusting souls." He wasn't wrong. The frontier colonies existed on the edge of human-controlled space, where corporate raiders and pirate fleets battled for control of mining operations. Jace had seen good people ground down by the relentless machinery of survival. He'd watched neighbors turn on each other for a few extra credits, seen families torn apart by exploitation. Yet every night, without fail, he fed the cats. Naira's sensitive ears picked up the exhaustion in his voice. Through her enhanced perception, she detected elevated cortisol levels, neural fatigue patterns, and the subtle electromagnetic signature of someone running on willpower alone. Her latest report had noted, subject continues altruistic behavior despite personal deprivation. Recommend continued observation. "Got a big job tomorrow," Jace continued, speaking to the cats as if they understood. Perhaps it helped him process his thoughts. "Consortium officials are bringing in their command cruiser. If I can get that contract, maybe I can finally upgrade this place. Maybe hire some help." He sat down on an overturned crate, watching the cats eat. A cool wind swept through the alley, carrying the acrid smell of refined helium-3 from the processing plants. "You know what's funny?" Jace said, addressing Naira specifically now. She had begun eating, her movements precise and calculated. Humans traveled across the galaxy, built cities on alien worlds, cracked the secrets of faster-than-light travel. But we still can't figure out how to be decent to each other. Naira paused, her enhanced auditory processors capturing every nuance of his words. This was significant. The goddess valued such observations. The following evening, everything changed. Jace was alone in his shop, elbow-deep in the guts of a mining shuttle's main drive, when the alarm system screamed. 3 armed men burst through the front entrance, weapons drawn. Their leader, a scarred veteran with cybernetic eyes, pointed a plasma rifle at Jace's chest. "Hand over the credits, mechanic. We know you got paid today for the governor's transport." Jace's heart hammered against his ribs. The payment sitting in his safe represented 6 months of work, the key to finally escaping this sector. "I don't have." "Don't lie." The rifle hummed, building charge. Outside in the alley, Naira's eyes flared with golden light. Emergency protocols activated throughout the network. Within seconds, quantum messages flashed across dimensional barriers, reaching the celestial court in microseconds. The goddess's response was immediate. "Protect the worthy one." Reality bent. The raiders never saw what hit them. The air itself seemed to solidify, forming invisible barriers. Their weapons sparked and died, circuits frying from impossible electromagnetic interference. Then the cats came. Not 6 strays, but dozens. Hundreds. They poured through every crack and crevice, their eyes blazing with divine light. Naira led them, her form shifting, growing, until she stood as tall as a human woman, wrapped in shadows and starlight. "You dare threaten one under our protection?" Her voice resonated with harmonics beyond human hearing. The raiders fled, screaming about demons and ghosts. They would never speak of this night, their minds carefully edited by divine intervention to protect the secret. Jace stood frozen, wrench still in hand, staring at the transformed Naira. What? What are you?" Naira's feline features softened. "We are the agents of Bastet, guardian of the innocent, protector of the kind. For 3 years, Jace Morin. You have fed us without expectation of reward. You have shown compassion in a place where compassion is considered weakness. You have maintained your humanity while others sold theirs for profit. They were hungry, Jace managed. Exactly, Naira smiled, an expression both human and utterly feline. The goddess watches all sentient beings across all worlds. She measures them not by their proclamations of virtue, but by their smallest actions when they believe no one is watching. You passed a test you never knew you were taking. She approached him, placing a small metallic object in his palm. It was warm, pulsing with strange energy. This is a covenant seal. It marks you as friend to the court. You will have our protection, and doors will open for you that were previously closed. But know this, we chose you not because you needed saving, but because your kind deserves champions. Humanity spreads across the stars, and many have lost their way. But you remembered something essential. That kindness costs nothing and means everything. The golden light faded. Within moments, Naira had shrunk back to her cat form, though her eyes retained a knowing gleam. The other cats dispersed into the night, leaving Jace alone with his racing thoughts. He looked down at the covenant seal, then at the small black cat sitting primly before him. "Will you still come for dinner?" he asked quietly. Naira's tail swished in what might have been amusement. She meowed once, clearly affirmative, before disappearing into the shadows. Jace returned to his work, though his hands no longer trembled. Tomorrow, he would discover that the consortium contract had been approved with unprecedented terms. Within a year, his small repair shop would become the most respected shipyard in the sector. Within 5 years, he would establish the Morin Foundation, providing free mechanical training to colony children. But tonight, at 2,300 hours, he simply filled a dented metal bowl with protein chunks and set it by the exhaust vent. Some traditions, after all, were sacred. And in the Celestial Archives, Naira filed her final report on Jace Morin. Subject evaluation complete. Recommendation: humanity possesses individuals worthy of salvation. Continue observation of species. They have potential yet,